Hey guys, iRoss here, welcome back to the channel. Now guys, I'm on my second playthrough of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 right now. So obviously, some things are going to be relatively smooth sailing for me because I've already done it once. Now, you may already be aware of my other video where it's how to save HANS Capon relatively easily. So in this video guys, what I did is I speed ran it. Now, not literally for a record or anything like that, you're not going to see me doing it in record time, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a quick fire guide how to do it exactly what I did. Now it's important to note, before I got to this point in the game, second time round, I'd already raised my scholarship to about 15, my speech to like 12 or 13, my alchemy was in the 20s. I'd done a lot of like pre-stuff before this point, so if you're just starting out the game or you're not at this point and you're struggling, you've reloaded the previous save, make sure you go and train all these skills up. It works wonders. Anyways guys, I'm going to show you exactly how to do this step by step, so please leave a like down below, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and of course I've done it the same way I did in the guide. This is just a quicker way of doing it. Anyway, let's go. Right guys, quickly carry 3 stacks. You have to do the sack bit, you can't get to the rest of the mission without doing the sacks, so just take them as fast as possible. I know it's not fast, I know it's slow, but the sooner you get this done, the sooner you can move on to the next step. As soon as you've delivered 3, go straight to the blacksmith, talk to him. You can even see you're going to idle, he doesn't let you idle. Doesn't matter what you say to him because he's not important. Just quickly talk to him, whatever he wants you to do, he wants you to make horseshoes or something like that. Just accept his task. Then you're going to run over here and ignore his task completely, talk straight to the old woman. She wants you to open a chest in her kitchen because it's locked. Now you need a lockpick for this. Really easy to find these, and just pick it straight up. Behind her, there's a red pouch on the shelf. Go ahead and take everything that's in that. It says steal, but nobody will say you do it. Just go ahead and pick up all 3 items that are inside of this pouch right here. Now, I didn't pick up the charcoal here, but I did come back and get it later on. Just make sure you pick it up now because it saves you running back down again. Then, tell her you've got a lockpick, you can actually do a task, and then you just follow her to the chest in the kitchen. It's in like the underneath of the kitchen bit. Now, depending on your thievery skill, your lockpicking skill, this should be relatively straightforward. It's an easy lock. You got 1 lockpick. Just go ahead and open it, and that's it. You just open it. Don't take anything that's inside of it. Just open it for her, and that's that done. And then, you know, she thanks you and says you can walk around the kitchen freely. Now, here's a little bit of a hack for the game here. Save and exit the game before you do any dialogues, and then just load the game again right where you've saved. It's a free save. It's kind of broken. You don't need snaps for it. You don't need a bed. You can just save and exit, and then the load will take you right back to where you were in that save. So if you've got a skill check like this that you need to do, like Chamberlain Ulrich, just do that. Now, you want to ask them what's wrong with them, basically. And if your skill checks are good enough, this is why I tell you to train up before you come into this mission. You should be able to do all the checks you need to do on them to diagnose what's wrong with them. Now, I didn't feel any of these skill checks because, like I say, I've been training my speech and my scholarship and stuff like that beforehand, so it's relatively easy for you to just breeze through this at this point. And what he'll do is he'll then tell you to go to the apothecary's tower or the physician's tower, which is at the top of the other side of the castle, and you go to there to find the alchemy bench. So let's just fast forward to there. Now, once you get into the alchemy room, you'll find Catherine sporching around in the room. Now, I passed these skill checks, doesn't make a difference. She'll still not reveal who she is. She'll still not tell you why she's there. Doesn't make a difference. Just get through our conversation as fast as possible to get her out of the room. Now, guys, in the previous guide video, I told you to pick up the strong painkiller from the shelf to give to Ulrich. Now that does work, but I have seen a couple of people comment that it doesn't work. So this time, guys, if you go ahead and open the locked chest in here and just take everything, you can in fact make a digestive potion if you add the charcoal that you took from the blacksmith's bag downstairs. That's why I was telling you to take it then and there, because at this point I had to run back downstairs to get it and then come back up again. Now, digestive potions are relatively easy to make. It doesn't matter if you make a Henry's grade 1 or you make a weak one, it'll still work for the task. But make sure you give them the digestive potion. That's the correct one to give them. Now, optionally, guys, after you've made the digestive portion, you can also, like I did, make some saviour snaps if you want to stop doing the whole save and reload, because it does actually take some time to do that. Obviously, it's a lot quicker just to use some saviour snaps, but entirely optional if you want to do that. Now you want to run back downstairs to the Chamberlain. Also remember, before you leave the room, to pick up this book from the shelf, as it will be important for later in the mission. So guys, back to the Chamberlain. No more skill checks here, just literally give them the digestive portion, and then you literally say, I should go pray for you in the chapel, or you would like to see the chapel. I can't remember if it's automatic or you have to actually click it, but he will give you full reign. He'll tell the guards not to stop you. At this point, you can go where you want, basically, and nobody's going to stop you from doing anything whatsoever. So you want to go outside, turn a little bit to the stairs, and make your way to the very top floor to the tower, and go all the way to the top of that where Thomas is lying on the bed. Now, talk to Adele and just basically say you can help him. You know how to help. You're a physician yourself, whatever. Doesn't really matter. There's no skill checks here. Just promise her that you're going to help her. And then after here, unfortunately, guys, in my last guide, I told you to go knock the scribe out and take the fever tonicum, but there's actually a quicker way of doing this. Just go ahead and make your way back to the apothecary's room of our tower. Now, the book you took from the shelf earlier has the recipe for fever tonicum, or whatever it's called, inside of that. However, I just Google the alchemy recipes. You don't even need to know the recipe to make a potion. As long as you do the recipe correctly, you can go ahead and just make the fever potion that you need to help Thomas. So, go ahead, alchemy that. My alchemy is pretty high at the moment. I made more than I needed, but I got it done relatively quickly. Now, once you've made this, you've got the fever tonicum. That's it. You're done. You don't need to do anything else. I actually did this getting the bells of HANS's execution up to 5 times. I think it was 4 or 5, so relatively quick. The very first time I did it, I was up to 8 or 9 bells, so that's the difference there. So just run all the way back and the cutscene will start, and there you have it. You've saved HANS from execution. Relatively easy. Now guys, if you enjoyed this video, please do leave a like down below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I would love to know in the comments your methods, because I haven't tried any other methods yet. I might in an hour playthrough see if there's other ways to do it. Maybe it's a bit faster, but this is the fastest I've done it in so far. So anyway guys, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you soon in the next video.